All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. KnivesFAST, you see all up here. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man and Logging TV, and let's get started on this review of a knife that comes from my buddy JB, BigRedEDC. If you're like lost in the world and you don't follow BigRedEDC, I'll put a link down in the description, and you should go check him out and watch his videos and stick around. We'll put his logo right there where you can still see it. I think. There we go. Okay. So this knife is the Petrified Fish Mini Beluga. Now, if you've watched the KnivesFAST channel long enough, you know I don't typically like anything with the word mini in front of it. Now, there have been some exceptions. The Mini Goblin I liked. I did like the Monterey Bay Knives Mini Old Guard, but, you know, ended up giving it to JB, of all people, because I like bigger knives typically. So I saw the Beluga from our friend J.R. Miz recently. And so JB thought it would be a good idea if he sent me the Mini Beluga. Well, I'm here to tell you something really strange. I really liked the Beluga. There's the Petrified Fish box. But I really liked the Mini Beluga. Okay, so first of all, it seems that they've done something to make the front flipper human friendly. I don't like front flippers typically, and I did struggle a little bit with the front flipper on the Beluga. But you see, I am not struggling in any way, shape, form, or fashion with this one. I have no issues with this front flipper. And that is the first time you may have ever heard me say that. Something about the geometry of that and the leverage you get and the jimping is just right, just like the QSP Barnette. When I had that one was so cool. It was great. Now, I can also middle finger flick this knife. So there you go. You kind of got to use, you can't really use your nail as much. You kind of got to use the fat of your finger. And it works, it works for me really well. But, guys, middle finger flicking is usually my first thing. But on this knife, I am going to go ahead and front flip. Whoops, and then right when I'm bragging about how good I am at it. So yeah, we're actually starting with action here, so we might as well just keep going with action. You can see, guys, really, really good on the drop as well. It's just a couple shakes and you're there. Nice and centered there. Let's see, can we get this? There we go. Nice and centered. Really well done. Now, you got this great red Damascus here, they're calling it. And a 14C28N blade, which you guys know I dig 14C. You got the Petrified Fish logo there, and actually that's not the Petrified Fish logo, that's the designer's logo. I'm crazy. And then over here you've got the PF, oh wow, whatever, 01X. Wow, I can read it now, and 14C28N. You've got the Petrified Fish logo there on the pivot, and this great red and black Damascus. Your pocket clip is very deep carry and goes in the end, so there's no exposed screws. Now, the screws are there, but they're flat, and they go through like that, and, you push the clip through, and then the screws go through. That's a really cool design. You don't have any screws to worry about. Nice and deep carry as well, left and right. Really, really well done. Decent access to the lock bar. You can see there, it does stand proud a little bit. Really, really good. The liners on this one are flush and really well done. Nice and chamfered on the scales. And guys, looky there, contoured G10. Love it. And I do dig this pocket clip as well. It's got good clearance, good retention in and out of the pocket. Really well done. And I really dig that back spacer with the lanyard post. That's a cool touch there. I don't like lanyard holes, but I don't mind the lanyard post. Really, really cool. So, again, okay, let's talk. I didn't talk lockup yet. Oh boy, gonna be hard to see again. 25 or so. No blade play, no lock rock. Guys, Petrified Fish really killed it. And I have I have another one in right now. I can't remember the number of it or the name. But, Petrified Fish is making some really fine knives. Now, these are not in stock anywhere that I can find right now. And you guys probably all, oh, and by the way, you guys know, but really nice sharpening choil there. Look at the belly on this blade. I dig the belly on the Beluga. It is so super cool. That fuller is cool. Dig it, dig it. Dig it, dig it. And these were $53.99, so $54 when they were available. They are not currently available. I will give you a link to White Mountain Knives, which is, I think, where JB got this one. But there are a ton of different flavors of this when they come back in stock. They had what looks like a green Damascus, an orange Damascus with black, a black G10, a yellow G10. There's the orange one, the red one, and then what is that? Oh, that's just an open box one that's also out of stock. But anyway, you know, when these come back in stock, guys, you should check them out because, again, $53, $54, really, really cool. Now, let's talk about specs and that kind of thing. This guy is 6.8 inches, so just under 7. The blade is just under 3 inches, so for you folks that need less than 3, here's your knife, 2.99. Check this out, a second knife I've reviewed in a very short period of time with a really thin blade stock, and it comes down to a nice sharp edge. This is 0.110, super duper thin, black stonewash finish, 58 to 60 on the Rockwell hardness on this 14C. Red Damascus handle. It is on ceramic ball bearings. Titanium pocket clip, by the way, if I didn't say that. Very, very cool. Does have Beluga written on it. And it's made in China by Petrified Fish and 3.37 ounces, so just over the ounce an inch. Not a big deal to me. Really, really well done. So there's the Petrified Fish Mini. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot to talk about the actual grip. Now, I am fully on this knife. I am not hanging off of it, so that makes it a plus. I am not like totally like tied in where I can't move. I can kind of get up here on that rise really easy. That pocket clip is not a hot spot. It's not a big deal. And the contoured scales on this one feel wonderful. This is a great feeling knife. The jimping's kind of, not too helpful for me because my thumb ends up out here. It's okay. Not bad at all in that regard. But, you know, maybe if you want to come back like this, you can. And that's where the jimping would be useful. For me, I'll be out here. Very, very good on that. But no handle really left over. I'm taking up the whole handle. Even getting up here on that rise a little bit, but it still feels really, really good. It does cut. I did cut some paper and boxes and things like that. Again, when it's somebody else's knife, I don't typically do a whole lot of you know, crazy cutting here. I tell you what, I got. Sorry. We're gonna do a little bit of cardboard here because I did do. Look, I mean, guys, look. It just glides. I'm not pushing hard. Glides through the cardboard. Of course, I kind of screwed that one up, but you get the point. I mean, just glides through the cardboard. It is clean. I mean, 0.11 of an inch. This is a winner of a knife. It is a really. I'm going to wipe the blade just so it doesn't look like I tortured it. The coating held up real well. It is a black wash finish. You can see there. Really good. So it's not like a heavy coating. Man, I dig this, guys. If they come back in, I think I'm going to have to get one. You know, I never thought I would get the small one over the mini. I mean, over the big one. But I don't know. There's something. Maybe if they come out with another version of the full-size Beluga that has... you know, maybe the front flipper. I don't know. JB thought maybe it was down a little bit further or maybe there's a bigger cutout, but it just, I'm not joking. It's so much easier for me to front flip this one than the other one. So there you go. The Petrified Fish Mini Beluga, guys. Let me know what you think. Which do you prefer? Again, maybe I'll get both. Who knows? But thank you so much. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. And thank you so much for all your support and watching the KnivesFAST channel.